Good morning to you all. We have gathered here are the great participants, resource persons, faculty from UAS and KSCST, my colleagues and officers from Biofuel Task Force, Government of Karnataka, and experts for these research opportunities in biofuels is jointly organized by Biofuel Task Force, Government of Karnataka, Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, and University of Agricultural Sciences. I wish to introduce myself, Mr. Swami from KSCST. So I request Dr. M. Prithviraj to make welcome speech for this occasion.
Players, invitees, experts, participants, and guests, and my dear friends. I have been given this pleasant task of giving the welcome speech, and during for this 2 days workshop on biofuel research opportunities that is taking place in the serene atmosphere of the University of Agricultural Sciences. I would like to kind of briefly introduce you to the council and also to this workshop before I go on to my job here. Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology was the first state council in the country to be established. It was established with the help of Government of India Department of Science and Technology and also the Indian Institute of Science. The major objective of the council is to basically to kind of take up research issues of contemporary interest that are of having some certain social implications. So in this context, the Karnataka State Council has been working for the past 35 years to provide better energy resources, energy efficient devices, then solar energy devices, and also now it's spearheading this rainwater harvesting movement in Bangalore. As we see in the newspapers, it's coming very frequently these days about the rainwater harvesting initiatives that are going on in the city. In addition to this, the Karnataka State Council also has been involved in propagating science amongst the student community through its various programs like student project program, then promotion of technologies, then support the governance through modern techniques like geospatial tools, and now very recently we have been involved by the Government of India to prepare a portal of Karnataka State spatial data infrastructure. This is a unique thing which has happened, and this is the first portal that has been established in the country. Of course, there are certain initiatives taking place at the national level, but at the state level, this is Karnataka is the first state to have initiated Dr. Krishna, and he was very much enthusiastic that we should organize this workshop here. And in this, basically, we are looking at research and development opportunities that are to be taken up on a project mode. That is one reason why we thought we would invite most of the faculty and the researchers to guide them to take up research projects that are of relevance to take it forward, this initiative, the biofuel in applications. We have identified 4 things, as you have already seen in your document: biofuel crops and agriculture, then processing and value addition to biofuels, then quality and standards, then second generation biofuels. During this workshop, we also thought that we should try to appraise you of the activities, the success stories, so we have certain case studies as well to be presented here. We are indeed very happy, fortunate to have Sri Sadashivaya. He specializes in forestry and forest research institute at Dehradun. His area of interest is in forest inventory, survey and forest resources. He has served the government of Karnataka for more than 35 years, holding positions right from sub-commissioner forest officer right up to the principal chief conservator of forests of Karnataka. While in service, he has contributed to the management of wildlife parks, formulated several progressive conservation policies, giving a new direction to the people's participation in forestry. After retirement, he has been involved in several monitoring and evaluation programs related to the Department of Rural Development in the areas of watershed development, etc. He has been a consultant to the Indo-Norwegian Environment Project. He has travelled widely and has visited many countries and has imbibed those technologies and transferred it here. He has been the chief of Worldwide Fund for Nature in Karnataka State for more than 5 years, and he is on the board of directors of several public sector undertakings in Karnataka. I have a great honor in inviting him to this, welcoming him to this gathering, and Sri Y.B. Ramakrishna, he's the principal architect of this 2 days program. He conceptualized this program, and he has been working with us and directing us and guiding us in formulating different activities in this program. He has specialized in nuclear engineering. He was a product manager in Arrow International, USA, and later he came to India to head this division in India. He has published several papers on biofuels, energy, environmental development issues, etc. Has been on several Karnataka state government committees on energy, forest, and a member of core group of biofuel, and he is currently the chairman of the task force on biofuels. And he is spearheading these activities to promote this technology in the state of Karnataka. He will be delivering a keynote address where he will talk about all his efforts. On behalf of the organizers, I extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Ramakrishna. Professor J. Srinivasan, Chairman of the Center for Atmospheric and Oceanic Studies at Indian Institute of Science, is also a member of our Executive Council, and he is currently holding a position as Honorary Secretary of KSCST. Professor Srinivasan is basically a BTech from IIT and has obtained a PhD from Stanford University. He is a lead author of IPC, Indian National Science Academy, and the Indian Academy of Sciences. Professor Srinivasan's primary interests are monsoon models, monsoon variability, simple climate models, and satellite meteorology. On behalf of organizers, I extend a very warm welcome to Professor Srinivasan. Professor Narayana Gowda, Honorary Vice Chancellor of the University of Agricultural Sciences, was kind in this workshop, and he has been interacting with us and helping us in technical and logistic management of this 2 days program. Dr. Narayana Gowda hails from Tumkur district, and he is specialized in agriculture extension. He has worked for nearly 36 years in the University of Agricultural Sciences, holding various positions. He has the rare opportunity of serving as a teacher, as a researcher, and also as an extension officer. Dr. Gowda has guided several PhD scholars and to attend certain specialized trainings. He is a member of the Karnataka Knowledge Commission and is also a member of the National and International Professional Bodies. His major contributions include implementation of whole village development program, introduction of pure crop of banana in Malnad area, introduction of red gram as an intercrop in the potato belt of Hassan. The Export Center established at GKV Cander's guidance in collaboration with ISRO is reaching farmers and farm women across the state every week through 51 village resources centers. On behalf of the organizers, I welcome you, sir, for this gathering, and thank you for your cooperation and providing venue, etc. I extend a very warm welcome to all the resource persons who have agreed to set aside some time for this very important event in spite of their very busy schedule, and share their views and knowledge to take this initiative forward. Finally, I welcome all the participants who have shown keen interest to participate in the meet and carry forward the suggestions and recommendations that may evolve in these 2 days meeting through their active research and academic involvement. One and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Shri Bhagavantam Ganapati Mati Varadam Varadanti Mukham Sumukham Sadar Me Karadam Karadam Vipaduda Dhautam Dhautamalam Shamalam Shamalam Vidam Abhidadatam Hatapapi Shamalam.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I will request Shri Y.B. Ramakrishna, Chairman, Biofuel Task Force.
Narayana Gowda, Mr. A. Sadashivaya, Chairman of the Pollution Control Board, Dr. Srinivasan, Indian Institute of Science, Prithviraj, Dr. Swami, and all the participants. I take this opportunity to thank all of you for your august presence and participation in the today workshop that we have on research opportunities in biofuels. In this workshop, I don't really want to talk about the importance of biofuel or the kind of initiatives that have been taken in the whole world, including Karnataka and the rest of India, because many of us are quite familiar with what's happening with biofuels and the kind of progress that we have already made. A few days ago, when I was in Delhi some of us were meeting with people in Department of Science and Technology and Biotechnology and various other organizations who have proposals from Karnataka for funding for research opportunities in these areas. It's not just biofuels, but in many other fields which are relevant today. It's kind of taken aback when we see so many proposals that have come before these ministries from various other states, and there's hardly anything from Karnataka. So I thought this is an opportunity for us to invite all those institutions who have been involved in some activity or the other related to biofuel and initiate them into some kind of a research activity and link them up with all these kind of funding institutions so that enough work in Karnataka is done. And as we all know that in the area of biofuels, Karnataka has already done pioneering work in the country, and we are in the process of setting an example for the rest of the country. In fact, various states have been looking forward to Karnataka for guidance and looking at creating their own models based on the kind of model that we have taken in Karnataka. With that background, I would like to come some of the issues that have been bothering us as far as the biofuels are concerned. The biofuels, as it has been discussed, as it is being looked into in the various countries, has created, especially in the West, it's created a debate world over. The major concern that we have today in the world with regard to biofuel is that the biofuel promotion would place large demand on the land, and we may have to divert a whole lot of land that is required for agriculture. So the debate on energy versus food has started all over the world. It is a serious issue. And if you really look at United States of America, where a lot of food grains itself is being converted into ethanol to blend with petrol, and the amount of corn that is being imported into Russia from especially Mexico and other South American countries has created tensions in those South American countries because the food prices have spiraled in those countries, and there have been food droughts, especially in Mexico. And if you also look at the way the program is being driven in the European countries, is predominantly they have taken a biodiesel approach, and the biodiesel, for biodiesel, they are looking at all sorts of edible oils as the feedstock. And in a country like India, neither can we think in terms of transferring all our agricultural land for raising the biofuel crops, nor can we think in terms of using the kind of edible oils that we have for production of biofuels. The reason is simple that our priority is to feed 110 crore people, and which is fast growing. And if you really look at our import bills, the number one import bill is obviously fossil fuels, and the second highest import bill is edible oils. So in a country like India, where we are an agriculturally dominant country, we are not able to produce enough edible oil that is being consumed within the country, and we are the largest consumer of edible oil. So we had to be very careful in devising our biofuel program. So this is the reason why we have been very careful in selecting the biofuel species, which are essentially tree species, which can only be grown